Zibbity-doo-dah, zibbity-day. Hello. My, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zibbity-doo-dah, hello. Zibbity-day, stories for kids with me, Morel, and my story bell. And again, and one more time. Hello, I've got a story for you, and I do hope that you are well. Yes, and I do hope that you are sitting comfortably. Birdie's along with me. Hello, Birdie. How are you, Birdie? Fine, thanks, says Birdie. So, let us begin. Stories for kids. And the biggest kid is me, Morel. So, stories for kid. What have I got for you? Uncle Wiggly. Uncle Wiggly. Uncle Wiggly LongEars, the old gentleman rabbit, yes, you know him, sat in his burrow house reading the morning paper. It was after breakfast on a nice sunny May day, and outside the flowers were blossoming and making perfume and honey for the bees as they nodded their heads in the air. I mean, the flowers nodded their heads, not the bees. The bees were far too busy to do that. Yes, said Uncle Wiggily to himself. I think I must get one. They are getting very fashionable and stylish. I certainly must get one for myself. And he let the paper slip down to the floor, and he sat there in his easy chair, sort of thinking to himself and nodding his head every now and then as he said, over and over again, yes, I must get one. It will do me more good than riding around in my automobile or going to the seashore. My gracious me, sakes alive, and some horseradish apple pie, exclaimed Nurse Jane Fuzzy Wuzzy, the muskrat lady who kept house for Uncle Wiggily. She was out in the kitchen doing up the dishes, and she heard what the old rabbit gentleman had said, though he did not think she had. I wonder what it is he's going to do now, Nurse Jane said to herself. Oh, he's been very funny lately, doing those queer new dances. The cornmeal flop, the apple dumpling dip, and the machu-choo slide. I hope he isn't going to do anything more foolish. I wonder what it is. But Uncle Wiggily didn't tell Nurse Jane, at least just then anyway. He got up, put on his fur coat. Oh, listen to me, would you? A fur coat in May. I mean, Uncle Wiggily put on his light coat, and without wearing a hat, which he never did in the summer, out he went, leaving Nurse Jane to wonder what it was he was going to do. Uncle Wiggily went to a store where they sold toy circus balloons, and of the monkey gentleman who kept the store, he asked, have you any flying machines? Well, what do you mean, flying machines? Asked the monkey gentleman. Oh, do you mean birds? Well, birds are flying machines, of course, the rabbit gentleman said. But I mean a sort of airship that I could go up in as if it were in a balloon, and fly around in the clouds. I am going to get one of those airships for a change." "Ah," exclaimed the monkey gentleman. "You certainly are a queer one, Uncle Wiggily, to want to do that. But I'm sorry to say I have no airships." "Then I will have to make one," said the rabbit. "Please give me some of your balloons." Uncle Wiggily took some red balloons, 2 blue ones, a green one, a pink one, and one coloured skilly-mink, which is a very funny colour. It was like the Easter egg dye colour into which Sammy Littletail, the rabbit boy, once fell, getting all splashed up. "I don't see how you are going to make an airship out of those toy balloons," said the monkey gentleman. "I'll show you," spoke Uncle Wiggily. "I next need a clothes basket. I'll leave my balloons here until I get that. You see?" The old rabbit gentleman went on. "I want to surprise my housekeeper, Nurse Jane Fuzzy Wuzzy. She doesn't know I'm going to have an airship." And Uncle Wiggily winked both eyes, sort of comical-like, and twinkled his nose as if he were going to sneeze. He went off to get the clothes basket, and when he had it, he fastened the toy balloons to it by strings tied to the handles. "There!" exclaimed Uncle Wiggily. "You see? The toy balloons will lift up the clothes basket and me in it. That will be an airship." "But will it sail in the air?" asked the monkey gentleman. "Oh, to be sure it will," Uncle Wiggily said. "To make it go forward, I'm going to put an electric fan in the back of the clothes basket. The fan will whiz around and push the air away. And when the air is pushed out of the way, I can shoot ahead, and I'll be sailing. Now, you watch me, if you please." So the rabbit gentleman tied the balloons to the clothes basket, and he made the basket fast to the ground with some clothes pins so it wouldn't go up before he was ready for it. Next, he got an electric fan, which goes around whizzy and makes the air cool on a hot day. And the rabbit gentleman fastened this fan on the back of his clothes basket. "Now I have my airship," Uncle Wiggily said to the monkey gentleman. "I shall go up and sail to my burrow. I think Nurse Jane will be surprised." Uncle Wiggily started to climb into the basket. Wait, wait," called the monkey gentleman, who had sold him the toy balloons. "What is the matter?" asked Uncle Wiggily. "You had better take some soft sofa cushions in with you," spoke the monkey gentleman. You might fall in your airship, you know," he whispered, sort of bashful-like, "and the cushions would be a good thing to fall on." "I believe you're right," Uncle Wiggily answered. "Thank you. I'll take a few." So he put some sofa cushions in the clothes basket. "Now I'm ready," he called. "Please take off the clothespins and I will go up. I'm going to say like the Airship birdmen I read off in the newspaper this morning. The monkey gentleman took the clothespins off the ropes that held down Uncle Wiggily's airship, and pop up it went, lifted by the toy balloons. Red, green, blue, orange and skigglymink colour. Now, here I go, cried the rabbit gentleman as he started the electric fan. And surely enough, through the air he sailed, as nicely as you please, right above the treetops. In his new airship he flew. "Oh, this is great!" cried Uncle Wiggily. Pretty soon he was right over his house. "I'm always going to travel this way from now on," he said. "Airships are fine." And then, all of a sudden, something happened. Mother Goose, who happened to be flying through the air on a broomstick that day, accidentally dropped a paper of pins she had just bought. They fell down with their sharp points and Uncle Wiggily's balloons that were fastened to the clothes basket. The balloons burst. Pop, pop, poppity pop, pop. And down fell the clothes basket airship, Uncle Wiggily and all. "Oh dear," cried Mother Goose. Right down in front of his own door, Uncle Wiggily fell, and only for the soft cushions he might have been hurt. As it was, his rheumatism was jarred up a little. "Oh my," cried Nurse Jane Fuzzy Wuzzy, rushing out of the house. "Oh, what is this? What has happened, Wiggy?" "Why, this is my new airship," answered the rabbit gentleman, sort of dazed and puzzled like. "I just made it, and I came along to surprise you." "Well, you surprised me all right," said Nurse Jane. "Now, come in the house, and I'll rub your back with witch hazel. You must be all bruised. You had better leave airships alone after this." "I guess I had," said Uncle Wiggily sadly. But do you suppose he did? Not a bit of it. He was right at it again next day. And in the story after this, if the rose bush doesn't scratch the eyes out of the potato salad, I'll tell you about Uncle Wiggily up a tree. That'd be another story. Okay, I hope you enjoy that. But don't go making any airships. Don't do that. Be good. Birdie's coming to say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Birdie. Okay, and Birdie certainly will not be making any airship with clothes basket and balloons. Okay, look out for the next one. I will be back soon with another story. This is Morel with Stories for Kids with Morel. I'll see you soon in the next story. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Bye. Bye.